So Local 79 is recommending that this committee, council, direct staff to develop a job quality assessment tool within 6 months and make the tool a mandatory step in the review and potential and renewal of cleaning contracts for 2018 if indeed you decide to adopt the contract that you're considering. 2, that you convene stakeholders and experts from labour, legal aid, private and non-profit sectors to advise on the development of the job quality assessment tool. And 3, to ensure the City of Toronto's Fair Wage Office is properly resourced to monitor and enforce adherence to any new employment standards that emerge from the Quality Job Assessment Tool. So the City is about to consider signing a large contract for cleaning services without the Job Quality Assessment Tool to ensure people cleaning in buildings, city buildings, have good, stable jobs. In 2013, Council called for the Job Quality Assessment Tool due to serious concerns about wages and working conditions in private cleaning companies. The City was contracted out to. The City had contracted out to. It's been 3 years. Those same cleaning contracts are on the table, and so with no way to assess whether workers have access to a living wage, regular reliable hours, paid sick leave, and benefits. As part of the poverty reduction strategy in 2015, the City strengthened and broadened its commitment to good jobs through its poverty reduction strategy. Specifically, it committed to championing living wages across Toronto, develop a job quality assessment tool, and apply it to city jobs, city contracted jobs, and procurement. I just want to be clear, we're not talking about having to go through all of the jobs at the City and apply a living wage. Most City jobs, full-time jobs, are already consistent with a living wage. And we're not talking about necessarily every minimum wage job or slightly above minimum wage job, therefore getting the living wage, but in the amalgamation of the issues, ensuring that the City applies things like better, more reliable hours of work, etc., or any other parts of a quality job assessment tool be applied. But particularly in contractor jobs and procurement, we think that the City needs to be applying it there. It has decided to and needs to move forward. So it's important to apply it to city jobs as well because, as we're about to hear from Rob, one of the City's cleaners, some of those jobs don't meet that mark yet either. And another recent example to demonstrate the point further, the City developed under its youth job strategy on pay jobs at the City and its agencies, such as this example is a senior program leader at Toronto Community Housing Corporation. And the pay program is for people that are on assistance, getting good jobs, decent jobs, getting some experience. And this was part of the youth employment strategy in our bargaining units, but not consulted with. And we could have said something like we're saying here, this job is being paid $12.70 an hour. That's not a decent wage in the City. The tool is necessary to protect vulnerable groups, particularly in cleaning, where women and recent immigrants are in large numbers in that sector and being put at risk without an assessment tool. Staff needs the capacity to undertake the development and implementation. So we're urging that the Social Development and Finance section, which is currently 12% gapped, and the Fair Wage Office be properly resourced to follow through. There are lots of resources out there that could guide the City. We're not reinventing the wheel here. That's why we're recommending experts can be convened, the United Way and Toronto Neighbourhood Centres and Ontario Nonprofit Network. I have a decent work charter and a checklist that we can use. So we're recommending the City move ahead. It's been 3 years now. Let us get it done. If the City is actually looking at amalgamating these contracts and actually wants to make sure that past misdeeds by subcontractors don't happen, then get on the job quality assessment tool that we've already agreed we need. So let's get it done.
Thank you, Mr. Maguire. Any questions of the Deputant? Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you.